Stone talking about Spilled Love Letters by Cocoapink. The notes in this are, in their own words on the product page, a heartbreakingly handsome fougere on soft parchment paper, a roguish hint of fresh tobacco, beer, and leather, ivy twined cedarwood, and the sly heat of balsam of torchwood. So this is more interesting than I expected, and obviously that notes list looks interesting, but as I often say with indie fragrances, they often have like fun, whimsical sort of note lists, but then sometimes when you smell it, it's like, okay, like, maybe it's not even bad or something, but it doesn't always smell as interesting as the notes list might indicate. But yeah, not that, for example, like beer here, rarely is there something that has a beer note and doesn't smell at least somewhat unique or interesting. But yeah, I usually don't like fougeres. They can come across as very like bitter and dour to me, just not usually my taste, but I like this. The beer accord gives it this wheat-like vibe, doesn't smell too sour. The parchment paper type of note, which I didn't actually consider unique because papyrus is a relatively common note, and I kind of figured that would just be what that is. But the way it's done here lightens some of the darker notes with this sort of like light papery scent, but maybe more wearable than that kind of might sound. The fresh tobacco is indeed fresh, not too over the top earthy, which I appreciate, and it doesn't get like really dirty tobacco style. The green ivy is like kind of slight and not bitter either, and the leather is like a well-worn leather jacket, not too powdery and not too animalic. The woods are pretty smooth, and yeah, overall I just think like a nice combination of interesting and yet wearable, leans masculine to my nose, and I will link in the description where you can check it out.